From tranquility to mirth, warmth and well-being, windows bring liveliness into our spaces. The name SaintGobain is synonymous with glass and glass products. Please tell us a little about MyHome window offerings.
So, Saint-Gobain has been known for being a glass company in India for quite some time. We are in fact the brand of glass. But the way we sell glass is very different from how MyHome operates, because what glass does is we sell glass to dealers and then it still doesn't reach the end customer. Whereas how we operate is we are trying to bring all the different Saint-Gobain products, go to the last mile and give it to the end customer. So we do everything, including the sales consultation process, the measurements, the installation, and even the after-sales service. So it's a complete 360-degree solutions which we have started with very recently. It's only been 3 years now?
Yeah, 3 years now.
And he plays a very significant part of that journey because he takes care of the most difficult bit, which is
the execution part, the site consultation, taking measurements, executing the projects. So I'm heading the installation and services bit for the business.
Right, that is the most difficult bit.
Please tell us a little about yourself and your practice.
I'm Rohan Rathi. Our firm is called Rathi Associates. My dad started the firm almost a good 40 years back. We've headquartered in Bangalore. I joined the firm in 2012. I did my architecture in London and then worked with KPF over there. Came back and joined the firm. I think we work within the residential, commercial and hospitality space. Those are the predominant projects that we kind of work with. We just started working in some aviation projects with some airports, but residential, commercial, hospitality has been our forte.
And I'm Pradeep Verma, so from Barsha and Pradeep Architects. So we started about 25 years ago. I did my architecture from IIT Roorkee. So in 25 years, we broadly worked in industrial, in institutional works, a lot of interiors to do with commercial interiors, and more lately into commercial and residential buildings, but that's still a startup part for us. As such, we don't focus on typology really. Having said that, anywhere which needs a design challenge, that's something we enjoy doing.
Windows and fenestration are a very expressive part of architecture. What is the process of choosing the fenestration and windows in your practice look like?
So I think the project type really defines what kind of windows you're going to use. But I think, today a lot of window selections happens when you're doing independent homes. So I think the size of opening, with sizes really becoming bigger and bigger, you really need to be selective about the kind of window you're choosing. So the sleekness of the window, the finish of the window, I think that becomes really important for us.
I would like to just add to what Ron said was that when you talk about the kind of projects, right? So it depends on the design versatility that you need. Say if it's a green building, you want to maximize daylighting, you want to reduce heat intake, then you choose a different palette of materials, including windows, what you choose. So a lot of that and plays a big role in how you decide what you do. And also, say if it is a multi-story building to whether it's a small bit project, so what are the other structural factors also sometimes make a difference between how you make a selection for the product of the window.
A window is an assembly of several components that work together in tandem. Please tell us a little about the process of consultation to installation.
So we have now 70 plus showrooms across India. So they'll either visit the showroom to see the products there, because the MyHome concept brings all the Saint-Gobain products together. So there are windows, there are shower cubicles, there are kitchen shutters. And that's where the consultation process starts, where we work with the end customer to figure out the best product amongst the solutions that we have. And once we have agreed on a design, we give a quote on which sometimes we negotiate, and once a solution is agreed, that's when Sugumar's role starts.
Yeah, so once the solution has been agreed, so we will get into touch with the customer, visit the sites, we'll understand the conditions of the site, and then also we did a survey process, which specifically involves what kind of the solution we are providing, how the windows will be taken to that place, if the shifting is possible, is the design which is offered is right design or not. So many aspects has been cross-verified at that stage. We call it as a survey. So our experts will go to the site and they do the survey activity, post which the order will get confirmed. Then the manufacturing process starts. There also we have a digitally transformed company. We have all digital tools where we can exactly take the measurement with the precise measurement goes to the factory. It all software driven. So we transfer those measurements into software. Then it intends go to the fabrication plant for the production process. Once the product has been produced, it comes to the site. Then the installation teams takes care from there, unloading till the installation and handing over of the windows.
And what's interesting here is the software that we have developed is a cloud application, and everyone is using the same application. So we use the same software to make the quote. In that same software for that same window, his team enters the dimensions, and that same window gets transformed to files which are fed into the machine, which then manufactures it. So the human intervention is minimal, is kept as minimal as possible.
Today, at least in our office, in our studio, we look ourselves as generalists, okay? And we look upon our vendors, suppliers, contractors as specialists in their domain. So the role that we many times expect that we may have put out a general design idea in terms of a window, say for example, and we expect our suppliers or vendors to add value to that, even give consultation if necessary. So do you have a design team within MyHome?
Yeah, so we do have a team, and that team, we call it the pre-sales team. So that team is a phone call away for our salespeople and the channel partners. So a lot of sales team is able to do the basic consultation, and whenever they want something more involved, they contact this team.
We are doing a lot more buildings, whether they are certified green or not. Purely as an architectural company, we try to make sure that it is as low energy as possible and it is as daylight as possible. So would one get that information, or that's a separate thing we'll have to plug in?
We have an option. We have a design team and we have an engineering team who does what kind of east elevation, west elevation, which glass you want to choose. Those consultations given today, it's not ready-made from the software. There is a team separately available. They will consult to the architects. Yes, this is the right. We have a variety of glass, so we will suggest what glass will be the better option.
There are multiple players in the market supplying UPVC windows. What makes MyHome different?
You can talk about multiple players. The entire business model end to end is with very limited players. Somebody makes the profile, somebody fabricates, somebody installs it. So there's a various teams involved and nobody takes the ownership if something goes wrong. But we as a company, starting from a profile extrusion till the end handing over, and as well as the after sales service process. So we have a dedicated call center whereas customers can reach, and we are a phone call away for the post sale service. Nowadays service plays a major role in any kind of a solution business. Either it's a consultation, or it's a supply chain, or it's an installation, or it's a post sale service. So everything has to be played. So MyHome as a concept, we are available starting from the consultation till the execution of the product. We take the entire ownership as a SaintGobain.